Hi guys, welcome to PRC Foundation. How are you? I hope you're very well. Today we're gonna discuss the famous novel Jane Eyre, written by Charlotte Bronte. At the very outset of my lecture, I would like to inform you that for discussing any novel, I divide my lecture into two parts. At first part, I discuss the characters, themes, settings, and background of the novel. And in second part, I discuss critical summary of the novel. So this is the first part of my lecture on this novel. First of all, we need to know some information, basic information regarding Sir Charlotte Bronte. Charlotte Bronte was a Victorian novelist, poet, and governess. Okay, and she chose pen name for publishing her novel, and her famous pen name was or is Courabelle. Courabelle is the famous pen name of Charlotte Bronte. The life duration of Charlotte Bronte was from 1816 to 1855. Okay, so first of all, here in this novel, we don't need anything to know about the background, but we need to know the important aspects or features of the novel. Here are some important aspects or features of the novel. First of all, the first person narrative point of view. The novelist has applied the first person narrative point of view to present his ideas, imaginations. Okay. Second important fact, the novelist has presented the traumatic childhood of the central character and the different stages of her development. Okay, number third, the Bildungsroman classical form of Germany. Once again, I would like to inform it clearly. Bildungsroman is a classical feature of Germanic novel. Okay, and Bildungsroman that means the formative novel. This is a very formative novel. Why this is a very formative novel? Because from the very bad condition to the development condition, the novelist has presented the central character of the novel. Okay, and number four, Gothic elements. We get a number of Gothic elements in the novel. Because Gothic, what do you mean by the term Gothic elements? Gothic elements means savage elements. Gothic elements mean bitter elements. Gothic element means brutal elements. And for art of characterization, Charlotte Bronte has chosen the stereotypical Byronic hero. Stereotypical Byronic hero here, stereotypical Byronic hero is Edward Rochester. We can consider him as the hero of the novel. And finally, autobiographical elements. The novel, the genre of the novel, we can consider it's an autobiographical novel. So now we discuss the most important 5 stages of development of the central character. At first, the novelist has shown that at her childhood, she was to spend her terrified time among the oppressive relatives. This is the first stage. This is very bitter stage of the central character. And second developmental stage has been presented at the Lord School. Okay, there the central character studies with friends, with teachers, and facing some brutal characters as well. And third, after the novelist has shown that the central character takes a job, that is governess, and she goes to Thornfield Manor. It is the name of a village or a countryside. And number four developmental stage is spending time with her cousin. That is very important. Is spending time with her cousin. And number 5, that is the central character returns to Thornfield Manor and marries to Edward Rochester. Okay, now we talk about the characters. Here in this novel, there are a number of characters, 35 to 40 characters, and this big list of characters is not necessity to remember. Only 6 to 8 characters are major characters and important characters in this novel. So first of all, the central character or the protagonist of the novel is Jane Eyre. Jane Eyre is a 9 years old girl, and her development has been presented in the novel by the novelist very outstandingly, extraordinary, fabulously. Okay, the second important character of the novel is Edward Rochester. Who is Edward Rochester? Actually, Edward Rochester here in this novel is stereotypical Byronic hero. We can consider him as the hero of the novel, and Jane Eyre is the heroine of the novel. So Jane Eyre is the heroine of the novel, and Edward Rochester is the hero of the novel. Okay, and number third, the important character is Mr. Brocklehurst. Mr. Brocklehurst is the manager of the lower school, and he's a very brutal character. He's a very, hateful, loathsome character here in this novel. Next, Miss Temple. Miss Temple is the superintendent of the lower school, and she is followed to Mr. Brocklehurst. Okay, there is no similarity between the characters of Mr. Brocklehurst and Miss Temple. And Miss Temple is very sympathetic, very affectionate, and she is very fabulous character here in this novel. Next, Helen Burns. Helen Burns is the friend of the central character Jane Eyre. Here in this novel, Helen Burns is a pious character. Okay, very pious character, but she dies at her childhood because of tuberculosis. Okay, so Helen Burns is the friend of Jane Eyre. Later on, we get the name of the character Eyre Rivers. This character is very religious character and very controversial character. Okay, next number, Mrs. Fairfax. Mrs. Fairfax is the housekeeper of Edward Rochester house. Okay, Thornfield Manor. Mr. Edward Rochester's housekeeper is Mrs. Fairfax, with whom Jane Eyre has a good ties in this novel. Later on, Mrs. Reed. Mrs. Reed is the brutal aunt of Jane Eyre. She is very much oppressive character, and she does not like Jane Eyre at all, and she humiliates Jane Eyre from different sides. And finally, she decides to send Jane Eyre at Lord School. Okay, and now Bertha Maron. Bertha Maron is the married wife of Mr. Edward Rochester, and Adela Baron. Adela Baron is the girl for her care. Jane Eyre goes to Thornfield Manor. These are the major characters of the novel. If you remember these major characters, you will get the clear conception about the novel. Now we talk about the themes of the novel. There are 6 to 8 themes in the novel. First of all, the novelist has shown the importance of family. So first theme is family. Family is very important in the life of human being. Without having a good family, nobody can lead a very fantastic, very happy conjugal life, a very comfortable life. So family is so important, and this is the first theme of the novel. Second theme here in this novel is religion. Why is religion? Because in Victorian period, we notice that there is a conflict between religion and science, and all of the people of that period are in so controversy because of this tendency or sense. Third, social position. Social position is very important here in this novel. That is why, for having a lower social position, the central character of the novel has to suffer from different kind of humiliation and bad experiences. And number 4, autobiographical elements. This is also important theme of the novel. Number 5, internal beauty versus external beauty. Number 6, gender equality. This is so important in this novel because this in Victorian period there was an acute gender inequality. For this reason, Charlotte Bronte could not publish her novel in her original name. She was to adopt the pen name, and that is Currer Bell, and by adopting this pen name, Charlotte Bronte published this novel. And there was another famous novelist, woman novelist in Victorian period, whose name is George Eliot. So Victorian period was a land of inequality, especially gender inequality. Okay, and these are the themes of the novel, and we have discussed all the important facts of our today's lecture. So I hope you will get a clear conception about the novel, and please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get